What is up, guys? Happy Halloween. I am not doing a Halloween vlog this year. Reason being, I'm not doing anything other than handing out candy and playing Assassin's Creed. So, yeah, kind of felt like it would be pointless to vlog. Instead, however, I am going to give you guys a video that a couple of you have been asking for, and that is Predictions Part 2. I found that recently, around this time, announcements start to be made. Bands start to either release their albums or announce stuff. That's just what I found. I mean, obviously this happens all year round, but especially this year, in the past week or so, there's been a decent amount of stuff going on, including a hint that Rockville dropped. So, let's just jump right in. Okay, so up first we have Pop Evil. This is one that I probably would have left off if this video came out like 2 or 3 days ago, but they did just release a new single and detailed a new album that's coming out next year. I believe it's a self-titled album. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. They released a new single called Waking Lions, and it's really good. Their last album was Up, and I wasn't a huge fan of a lot of that album. It was okay. But I think this single, if it was on Up, would easily be one of the best songs on Up, if not the best song. And I hope they're there because they also have a good live show. I've seen them a few times. Not the last time I saw them, but the time before. I wasn't actually super impressed, unfortunately. And this was a band that actually, probably, I guess, like 2013 for a period of time, was like the band I listened to the most. They were like my favorite. So I've liked them for a while, and I've seen them a few times. 2 times ago wasn't super impressive, but I saw them again at House of Blues, and it was amazing. It was one of the best shows. I believe it was this year. It's been one of the best shows this year. So yeah, I'm hoping they come to Rockville. So up next we have Incubus. Now these guys released a new album this year. I need to check it out still. In fact, I really need to get into them a little more in general. I've heard their stuff and I like it. I just need to sit down and give it more listens. So if you have any suggestions for songs that you think I might like, go ahead and put them in the comments. I think there's definitely a market of people that want to see them, so I think it would make sense to bring them in. So up next we have Breaking Benjamin. Same thing as Pop Evil. A few days ago, I probably wouldn't have made this prediction. However, they did announce that the new album is going to be called Ember, but we don't really know much else other than it'll probably be out next year. Breaking Benjamin has been touring Dark Before Dawn like crazy. They were at Rockville in 2015. Yeah, they've toured the crap out of this album. They're going on tour with Avenged Sevenfold and Bullet for My Valentine. 2 other bands, by the way, that I think have a chance of being at these festivals. They're not on this list, but they could be there. So yeah, there's not a whole lot else to add, but I do think there's a good shot that we get Breaking Benjamin, and I would not be upset about that. So next we have Rise Against. Now, oddly enough, Rise Against has actually never played Rockville, which is very weird because, they're a pretty well-toured band. They're always doing stuff, especially in the past few years. But they did release a new album called Wolves. It was alright. Not my favorite Rise Against album, but it doesn't suck for sure. And it just makes sense that this is the year that they finally come. I actually don't know if they've played Rock on the Range or Carolina Rebellion or any of that before. I really don't know, but I know they've never played Rockville. So hopefully this is the year for that. I've only seen them once. Would love to see them again. So yeah, I think there's a solid chance for Rise Against. And last, I'm going to predict one of the headliners. Now, we did hear that Foo Fighters is headlining. And I know this sounds like I'm just saying this, but I would have actually predicted Foo Fighters if I had known that Rockville was 3 days, because I thought that Foo Fighters was like a shoe-in for Rock on the Range, and I thought they were a possibility for Carolina Rebellion as well. However, I was thinking probably not Rockville because of the size of Foo Fighters and the fact that Rockville is like a 2-day thing. But they did announce that it was going to be 3 days, and on the same day they announced that Foo Fighters is playing. And I'm so excited. I've never seen Foo Fighters. They're one of the bands that I haven't seen that I want to see the most. Definitely top 3 that I haven't seen. So I'm super excited to see Foo Fighters. It's already worth going for me, so I'm already definitely going to be there. And I do think that the rest of the lineup is going to be good. I mean, it's hard to disappoint me. If you were here for my reaction last year that got a ton of negative feedback, I was really excited for last year's lineup, and it was a great festival, so I think it was justified. But anyways, the prediction is Ozzy Osbourne. Now, this guy headlined Aftershock, he headlined Louder Than Life. I think he'll headline one of the days for Rockville, Rock on the Range, Rebellion. I think he'll be at all of them. Since the end of Black Sabbath, he's been doing this solo touring thing, and I know that at Louder Than Life he had Zakk Wylde with him. I'm not sure if that's permanent. Like, is Zakk Wylde going to be there by the time Rockville rolls around? I hope so, because I've never seen Zakk Wylde in any fashion. I did see Black Sabbath in 2013 in Tampa. It was like, I guess it was the last time they came to Florida, because they didn't hit Florida on their final tour, which was unfortunate because I would have seen them again. Also, the reason that I think this, and I would think this even without this, but Rockville posted a clip on Facebook, and it was a clip of Corey Taylor, who I predicted Stone Sour in the last video. I believe they're like pretty much like a 99% lock. It was Corey Taylor singing, I can't remember which song it was, but it was definitely Ozzy or Black Sabbath, and I think that that hint basically is saying you're getting both Corey Taylor in the form of Stone Sour this year and Ozzy. To some, this may seem like a reach, like maybe it's one or the other, but it just seems too convenient that both of these bands are likely festival bands, and they did this last year with teasers. They teased A Perfect Circle. I think they posted like a picture of Maynard's wine or something, and it was called Judith. I don't know. Something like that. But it made it very clear that we were getting A Perfect Circle. So basically, if you ask me, they've given us 3 bands. So yeah, that's my predictions. There would be a predictions part 3, but I will not be making one because this year the lineup is getting announced like a month earlier. Like, it's usually the beginning of December, and this year, for Rockville anyway, it comes out Monday, November 6th. Now, I will be doing a reaction video to it. So yeah, guys, thank you for checking out this predictions video. To summarize everything, the 5 predictions made today were Pop Evil, Incubus, Breaking Benjamin, Rise Against, and Ozzy Osbourne. Last time we had Otherwise, 10 Years, Marilyn Manson, Stone Sour, and Hollywood Undead. So that is 10 predictions. We will see how I do. I'll throw in how I did when I do the reaction video. Thank you again for watching. Be sure to subscribe because you don't want to miss the reaction video. And there's plenty of concert vlogs coming up. I'm seeing I Prevail, I'm seeing Alter Bridge. I'm probably going to see Wage War. I might see another one this year. I don't know. That is it from me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.